よし、やっていこう。リオネルさんのとこに行かなきゃいけないんだよね。ここか。オッケー。よし、行こうか。ここのやつ消して。よし、行こうか。
Knocking against that window, it can create a sort of flicker effect. Now, my guess is that your curtain rod has fallen down. Did you just fix up your curtain rod and...
今ちょっと赤ん坊にねミルクを買うのにレコードをよこせと言われたので、じゃあレコードを回収してきたので依頼人に届けてこようとしてるところです。
What's your fancy? Sally Boyle! I hope you found the Uncle Jack record. Me brother's been pestering me.
I have indeed.
You're Brillo! Milk you shall have!
Lionel, you're sort of handy, aren't you?
Well, I do like to tinker. You'd be amazed at the state of some of these things when they come into the shop. Can't sell them if I can't fix them.
I have some designs for some apparatuses.
Some sort of water feeder for birds?
Oh, heavens no. I can't stand the crows. It's for my flowers. Mustn't overwater, but I keep forgetting to water it all.
Oh, of course. Well, let me see what I got in the back there. I bet I can find all the pieces sooner or later. They never show up right away, but they always show up sooner or later. Check back in a bit.
Yosh, 急いでお家帰るぞ。お家どこ？お家の位置がわかんないから。
Yes, and if it is a riddle and...
お家どこ？お家ここね。Okay.
Drop a note to Jack Worthing. That's me. Actually,
ちょっとまだマップが把握できてないからね。お家の場所がちょいちょいわからん。赤ん坊が腹すかしすぎて死ぬんじゃないかってすっごいドキドキしながらプレイしてる。よし、ここだな。ベイビー。違う、間違えた。
I've forgotten how bright joy is. Gwen's got something to eat at least. Here we go, darling. Baby milk. You won't believe what Mummy had to do to get this for you. Well, I'll never tell you, frankly.
よかった。
I think... Who's at the bloody door now?
待て、来客よりも赤ん坊の方が大事なんじゃ。ちょっと待て。
Don't you look well?
We must catch up sometime.
てめえなんで帰ってきて入ってきてんだ。
How have you been?
Right-o.
なんじゃい。
Sorry to bother you, ma'am. The lads is, wondering if you've got any blackberry ready for 'em.
Oh, I'm working on it. In a day or two, I hope.
The lads is getting a mite twitchy, to tell you the truth. I must ask you to, accompany me to the station, so you can explain yourself to them precisely.
なんかけったいなことになったぞ。
I don't understand the worry. Haven't I always provided you with BlackBerry? I just had a little hiccup in the lab. I'd be working on it right now, but apparently you lads are lonely.
That ain't quite true though, Mum, is it? You've been seen all over town doing all sorts of things.
We don't imagine that Lionel Cashier is much of a source of pharmaceutical ingredients.
Oh, but there, you'd be wrong, Constable. See, I had to replace some bits of lab equipment.
And you've been roaming around the Golden District doing Lord knows what.
Yes, well, Blackberry's made with herbal extracts. Why do you think it's called Blackberry?
And the Victorial Memorial Camp? 2 visits in the last week? I suppose them visits was for our benefit as well.
Not at all. I was visiting the General. He also gets quite cross when I haven't seen him in a while.
So he... well, yes, of course you would. Right. Well, we can hardly expect Miss Boyle to ignore the General now, can we, lads? Of course you would.
Nonetheless, Miss Boyle, the lads have developed an appetite for your fine cooking, as it were. If they go hungry, chaos will ensue. We must insist that you devote your full and urgent attention to feeding them.
Or what?
Or we shall be compelled, willing or no, to provide your assistance, willing or no, to Dr. Verloc. And that won't be cheery for either of us.
I guess I can't blame them for being antsy. It's not fun going off Blackberry. And if they go back on regular Joy, they'll get the cramps and they won't even remember why. Thank God I'm almost done with this new batch.
You must take your joy immediately.
Jesus. Smells like burning chemicals. Oh, shit. Where's the fire extinguisher? Christ almighty. Jesus, no.
ちしたまんま行くなや、このクソ母ちゃんがよ。
Okay. First things first. How bad is the damage to the lab? The triode on the crystallizer's broken. Ugh. Why do I get an N7 vacuum tube? Oh, God. My old chemistry box. It must be still in my old house. I was really hoping I'd never have to go back there.
ちょ待って、ベビーが家に帰るたびに泣いておる。
Sometimes when I'm outside, I think I hear you crying when it's just the wind. Then I realise I don't hear you, and that's worse. As long as you're crying, I know you're alive. I suppose it's a strange thing for a mother to want her baby to cry.
Oh, shh.
But you don't need to do it at this exact moment, darling. Shh.
Second. 家の荒れ方が尋常じゃない。クラフトがとりあえずこれはいる。8か、ちょっと貯めたいな。宮廷どこ？はーとバカじゃないの？ちょっと一回これだわ。あ？こういうとこがあったの？キューブオイル艇が遠いんじゃ。
Well, that's enough of being here.
あ、この電力もいい感じに復旧しとかないとやばいのではないか。
All off! I can't tell if Mrs. Witherington is preggers or just fat.
Don't use that word, it's horrible.
Her husband is a prisoner of war, but she goes everywhere with Lieutenant Ulbricht.
Maybe she's just eating extra rations. Anyway, we'll know in a few months, won't we?
You can't tell either way. That dress is so baggy.
That's enough of that, Sally Boyle.
Looks like the plagues can come through those holes in the barbed wire. Not a good place to sleep, then. At least I can still use the hatch to get onto the Wellington undertracks.
で、着替えて電力の復旧はできないことが分かったから、とりあえず急ぐ。
Maybe we couldn't afford that. Toys.
お家が遠い。
Got some things. Just like yours.
Well, young Miss Boyle. You know there's a curfew. You don't want some Fritz to shoot you dead, do you?
Sorry, sir.
Let's get you home. You had another fight with your mum, didn't you? Why don't I put in a good word? Mrs. Boyle, I've got a young lady out here who, I'm sorry. They don't seem to be at home.
What? Let me go in.
They're not at home. Let me take you to the station for a cup of tea.
What happened? Let me in.
Best you don't go in, miss. Cup of tea's best.
What did she do? What did she do? What did she do?
Oil. I've got a young lady out here who, they don't seem to be at home. Best you don't go in, miss.
Happened. Let me in.
何？タバコ
What did she do?
よし。え、お子様のいる全市民の皆様へお知らせ。占領政府から7月22日時点で13歳未満である子供は、町役所書記官に登録されたことをお知らせします。つきましては、7月22日午前9時、ドイツ行きの列車に間に合いますよう、ウェリントンウェルズ鉄道駅までお子様をお連れください。旅路に必要となる服と物資の一覧を同封いたしましたのでご参照ください。なお、お子様がおねしょをする場合、ゴムパンツナプキンを忘れずに持たせてください。旅に先立ち、学童の皆様には7月9日にウェリントンウェルズ総合生中等学校で開催される終日オリエンテーションにご参加いただきます。昼食は持参のこと。就学年齢未満のお子様につきましては、7月20日にミス・ビクトリア・ビングの、指導によりドイツ旅行に備える歌とゲーム満載のオリエンテーションを開催いたします。ご両親の皆様にはお子様が駅で無用な不安を抱くことのないよう、この旅行が胸躍る絶好の機会であると説明する義務が課せられています。なお、お子様の不在は一時的なものに過ぎませんので、どうぞご安心くださいと。まあ、どうやら嘘ばっかり書かれてるみたいで。私これ何すればいいの？
You don't go in, miss?
And Mum said, you don't have to worry about the train. No one's going on the train. Shut up, Sally. You're a big girl. Stop crying.
なるほど。ちょっといろいろ凄惨なことが起きたのね。なんでも新しいシチューがあるねん。
Sally, where?
静かにしててね。
And that's for telling lies about me after school.
いつだよ。ちょっとレコードうるさい。ちょっと待って、一回寝ないとやばいんじゃないかこれ。やばいな。よし。
A beaker, a thermostat, N7 triode. I think I can fix my lab.
すげえ、光がちゃんと反射するようになってるわ。書いてるんかーい。ですよね。とりあえず回復はしとかないとやばい。よし、帰ろう。急ごう。
Sometimes I wonder about your granddad. Why your grandmom gave him the suit. She didn't want him to suffer? Or she didn't want him to hate her?
ちょっと集めれるものは急いで集めとかないとな。
Mum. Dad. Supreme.
できればお金も欲しいけど今ちょっと無理だしな。体力がなさすぎる。
Where shall we wander today?
せや、パワーセルがないねんな。パワーセルの補充もして、
Oh, my nose needs a bath.
Ah, 純水がないのね。はあ、シャッターがついとる。
Drink up.
はい。ご飯ですよ。ゲップさせなくていいのかな。ていうか今までミルク飲んでた子に急に離乳食食わして大丈夫？
Now I just need to replace all my chemicals. Stuart. I've got to talk to Stuart. Maybe he's got the chemicals I need squirreled away somewhere.
Hmm? 何をすればいいんだ？何すりゃいいんだ？
it. She's naked.
あ、ごめんごめんごめん。服着替えの忘れてたわ。せやったわ。ロワンベリーが足りてないし、カフォー小麦粉もない。困った。バカじゃねえの。どこ行けばいいんだこれ。
Out of the smelly darkness into, well, not that much better. I wish I weren't such rubbish at tinkering. At school, the boys all learned how to use these bloody tools. Why wouldn't they let us?
あ、なるほど。
I
作
wish
業
I
台
weren't
使
such
えないんだ
rubbish
な。
at
オッ
tinkering.
ケー、わかった。クソか。バカ。サリーちゃん、しっかりして。違うね。とりあえず使えないもの全部置いてくか。ダメなんだ。いかんせんローアンベリーが全然足りてないと。
Fly me to the moon, would you?
おっと、なんか違うとこに飛んだ気がすることもないんだけど。
These tracks would be so much nicer with trains.
ああ、よかった。合ってた合ってた。 アーサー嫌われてんな。なるほど。なんかいろいろやばそうな感じで、何が作れるって？なるほど。ハルシネックスって何？へえ。ほー。なるほど。蝶々を捕まえなきゃいけないの。蝶々を捕まえるってどうすんの？
Hey! What are you doing there?
気のせいです。
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord.
痛い痛い。よし、隠れた。大丈夫なはず。ここにはいないです。毎回こいつらの相手するの大変なんだけど。どこに行くんだっけ？こっちか。この今持ってるフェノクシリンってなんだっけ？
Well, if it isn't Sally Boyle. Himself is upstairs tinkering.
When will he be?
It's been weeks now. It's a device you left behind. Apparently, it's quite clever and complex.
I just came to buy some chemicals.
Over my cold, dead body.
Fiona.
It's not just borrowing my man while you were here. I could have got over that. It's the ambitions you put into him.
Fiona, I'm sorry.
He wants to be more than a village chemist. How's that, I says? Will you go to London to study to be a doctor? Will you take over Hayworth Labs? She still wouldn't take you back, I says. But you sold him the stars. And now he can't barely see where he's going.
Maybe he liked me because I thought he could be more. You ever think of that?
Get out of here. Get out, you witch. And don't let the door hit you in the arse on the way out.
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
Get out of here. Get out, you witch. And don't let the door hit you in the arse on...
Oh, it's been too long.
Get out of here. Get out, you witch. And don't let the door hit you in the arse on the way out.
There you are.
All right.
あいつが大丈夫じゃないです。
Well, look at you.
Get out of here. Get out, you witch. And don't let the
Well,
door hit you in the arse on the
she's
way out.
mellowed. Fiona said Stuart's been working on my old pituitary extractor. Maybe I can get it back from him later, when she's not in the shop. Wait. Harry Cavendish. He still works for the labs, doesn't he? And he owes me a favour. I'll drop by his house.
あー、チコリに嫌われてたな。びっくりした。
Harry? It's Sally. Sally Boyle.
Just a moment. Just a moment, damn it. I can't get to the door as fast as I used to. Sally Boyle. I haven't seen you in a dog's age.
What happened to your eyes?
Oh, this little thing. Dr. Hughes miscalculated the brominating reaction, and it blew up in my face. Then he convinced Dr. Verloc it was my fault. So I got the sack.
That weasel.
Oh, you don't have to pretend you're interested in the tedious old lab. How's the glamorous life of an experimental chemist?
It's a bit blocked at the moment. Can't get mercury amalgam.
Did you know they vent gallons of it onto Rat Home? Oh, well, you wouldn't. You've moved on to greener pastures.
I'm sorry. I thought Anton knew what he was doing.
Oh, I don't blame you for leaving us all behind. When love fades, you have to move on. Well, I'm sure you'll figure out where to find some amalgam.
Maybe I will. But someone's got to prove it was Dr. Hughes's fault you lost your eyes.
You know, you're right. He could hurt someone else.
Is there... any evidence that it was his fault?
You know, now that you mention it, his lab notes. He keeps them in his doctor bag. I bet they're all the evidence I need. Oh, you know what? I bet they'd also tell me how to extract the amalgam you need out of the stuff the lab is piping onto Rat Home.
I'll get you his lab notes.
Here's where he lives. Come back, and I'll tell you where to find the pump outlet.
Don't go anywhere.
Wouldn't dream of it.
あー、ちょっとバッコンバッコン言っとるやん。この道覚えてないの。ちょっともう一緒に住んであ、でもダメか。
Sorry, mustache.
Watch out for scurvy, Uncle Jack says.
実行って何？あ、これは実行できないんだ。こんなクソ雨の中誰も傘さしてないのがもうすでに狂気だよね。ここか。
I wonder what you'll think about all this when you grow up. I wonder... Well, you can't say Dr. Hughes doesn't have a keen sense of style.
確か裏口が開いていたので、 あらやだ、開いていないわ。
How are you today? How are you today? I mean it, you know.
隠れたところでなんよ。まあまあ目の前で入ったんよ。どうしよう。
Get out, or I'll make you. No.
これで隠れるの頭がおかしいよ。諦めてくれませんかね。それだいぶ痛いの知ってる。
I'll help you if you won't help yourself.
出たところでどうするよっていう。
Someone. You need this.
This must be the bag Harry wanted.
隠れるとこねえかな。逃げ切った？逃げ切った
Oh well, catch you next time.
Quite a sturdy bag. I wonder if Gwen would fit in here. she'd need to be able to breathe.
ここがバ
Some
チ開い
source
と
of
る。
oxygen and soundproofing in case she starts crying. I bet Lionel could make something like that. Harry? It's Sally. Sally Boyle.
Just a moment. Just a moment, damn it. I can't get to the door as fast
あ
as
あ、
I
バタ
used
バタバタ言って。気をつけてね。
to. Did you get Dr. Hughes's bag?
I've got it.
Aren't you Brillo? Well, here's the formula you'll need. You can get to Rathome via the maintenance tunnels. There's a code at the door. It's 1649.
I really am sorry about the accident. I thought Anton had a handle on things.
Well, now we know. Cheerio.
OK OK。
That nasty. I'll need a few things before I go. I can get there from any hatch, now that I've got the code.
Where are you going in such a hurry? Where do you think you're going? You can't hide from me.
逃げられます。よしよし。
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Damn it.
なんかいろいろ集めなきゃいけないもんが多いからな。
I am so glad Foggy Jack doesn't live down there.
Toりあえずお子ちゃんのあれだわ。おむつ替えるとこからだわ。こんだけ赤ん坊泣いてたら隠し子厳しいと思うんだけどな。はあ。ちょっと待って、純粋がいるって知らんって。正直こんな毎回毎回純粋がいるってなったら子供育てらんねえわな、そりゃ。
Off with the wet. On with the dry. Wipe up the poop so the baby doesn't cry.
Yosh.
I left my baby lying there, lying there, lying there. I left my baby lying there to go and gather blueberries. Over and over and glory go, glory go, glory go. Over and over and glory go. I never found my baby. Oh. I saw the swan upon the lake, upon the lake, upon the lake. I saw the swan upon the lake, but I never saw my baby. Oh, over and over and glory go, glory go, glory go. Over and over and glory go. I never found my baby. Oh. I heard the curlew crying for, crying for, crying for. I heard the curlew crying for, but I never heard my baby. Oh, over and over and glory go, glory go, glory go. Over and over and glory go. I never found my baby. Oh.
Hey.あ、固まった。やばい。ああ、よかった。あ、走っちゃいけないんだ。あっちに入って、ラットフォルムに行って、よし行くぞ。じゃあ、で、ちょっと荷物整理しとかないとダメな気がする。頭。
The road goes ever on and on. I don't actually like long walks.
Anyone take my little girls away.
How do you plan to manage that? You mustn't lie to them.
I'm not.
I said, how do you plan...
たよ。オッケー。なるほど、接触感染ね。
Lovely weather.
これどこ、あそこ、あ、あ、ちょっと待って。もう何これ。そうだわ、服着替えなきゃ。なるほど。行き止まり。走って逃げるよ。
I half expect to see some horribly mutated Cheshire cat watching me. Where do I get the keycard to this? Oh, look, you've been beaten by a girl.
よし、殴り殺した。あ、いいが。なんやこれ。なるほど。さすがに死ぬ。さっきのやつが持ってねえか？持ってない。どこだ？
Aha! I was sure Antoine had another lab. But he always said it was my imagination. A lab partner knows.
Please stand by for decontamination. You have been decontaminated. Please proceed into the lab.
カードリーダーを探さねばならない。誰が持ってたりしない？パワーセルはありがたい。このクソ野郎。なるほど。あ、絶対やばいのがいる。やば。あ、塩素作れるんだ。へえ。普通の下水体液って何や。聞いたとこやな。あ、小麦粉いっぱいは本当にありがたい。よし。
Kiss my ass.
オッケー、純粋。オッケー。
This is a lot more satisfying than undermining the other girl's confidence. What's this keycard doing here? I bet whoever left it was wearing a dress without pockets.
おお、こっちからは開くんかい。なん。
I suppose I just shove my canteen in there and hope it doesn't burn my hand off. Full canteen. I hope Harry's right about getting the mercury out.
Please stand by for decontamination.
無理です。あれ？あったあったあったあった。
All right. Next ingredient, pituitary extract. Stuart Adams was tinkering with my old extractor, wasn't he? Maybe I can buy it back from him. Or borrow it. Now I can come back from any other hatch without anyone ruining my clothes.
Yosh, 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 yosh.
Partiality only spawns.
片っ端からぶっ殺していけば荷物はいっぱい集まるはずだから頑張ろうか。
Just like childbirth. You barely remember the misery.
Oi! You don't belong there! Stop! In the name of the law!
Huh?なんか野人馬がおる。
She's naked. Oh my god.
待って、服着てなかったの？やば。
If I ever tell you there's no monsters in the dark, darling, I could use a bit of money. And I bet Stuart wouldn't mind having a few Sally specials to sell.
What's your pleasure?
Still
Sally!
top shelf.
You never come by anymore.
Well, Fiona.
Oh, Cerberus. Aye. She's never understood me, Sally. Not like you do.
She mentioned, among other things, that you've improved my extractor. Have you still got my extractor?
I have. Oh, you're going to be very proud of me. It's much quicker now. Might even sting a little less.
You've improved it?
Would you like to test it out?
You sure Fiona won't murder you?
Oh, she barks, but she don't bite. Much.
I'll let you know how it works. Honey pituitary extract from someone who's been exposed to mustard gas. Mikey Forrester's clinic ought to have a patient or two like that. I'll send him a note on the blower.
Rumour that the water in Wellington Wells is contaminated by bacteria. Severe thunderstorms. If your gas isn't working, just filtering your water through a cloth is quite helpful in reducing the...
Odd. Those peepers weren't there before. Why are they trying to keep people out?
Bloody kangaroo. We'll have none of that around here.
Yoshi, ガンダッシュで隠れて。 ないからちょっと落ち着くまで待つ。超至近距離で警官の胸板を眺められるガン。
Don't you even think about coming back?
あっこまで行ったのに結局飛ぶっていうね。
Well, that was tedious.
いっぱいあるいらないやつを一回しまう。ローアンベリーあんま取れなかったな。中に誰か入ってたらクソ笑うけど。特に誰もいないね。誰もいないしなんもない。
Let's see what Mikey has to say for himself. Someone's upstairs. How'd they get in? Well, General, why didn't you let yourself in?
You didn't answer my knock.
I wasn't home.
And you want to lock the door. Oh, the memories always come back.
Oh, then you have such dreadful things to remember.
Be nice.
Let me make the bad memories go away.
What on earth is that?
Are you hallucinating? Rainbow has all sorts of crazy side effects.
It couldn't be a cat. Hasn't been a cat since the war.
You are going to love this one.
Couldn't be a baby.
Don't be silly. No one's had a baby in 15 years. Say, ah! Dance with me, Robert.
Shame I won't remember any years.
You do come here to forget.
いやー、気持ちが悪い。
Ow. Fuck in a bucket. General? Robert? Are you still here? Please don't still be here. He'll forget. He has to forget. No one can know about you, Gwen. Especially not the General. Please stop crying. Please. This would be so much easier if I had someone to help. But it can't be your daddy because he's a... Well, I think he's a bit of a psychopath. And I suppose if I were with him, the moment you went to sleep, he'd want attention for himself, and then I'd be so desperately tired I'd bludgeon him to death. And wouldn't we be in a pickle then? Found someone. Meet usual place. Oh, for heaven's sake, Mikey. You could have just written down the name and sent it up the blower.
Toina. 疲労が溜まってて空腹もやばいんだから、とりあえずパイクを。よしよしよしよし。なるほどね、門限違反なんだ。